Welcome to the ninth line. As I said before, we're transcending the solar system, we're leaving the Earth, we're crossing Mars and Jupiter, along with Saturn all the way to Pluto. Welcome. This is Planet 9 C# Learning. Creating an application that is going to allow the user to enter their name. After entering their name, they're going to enter the amount of days they want to hire our car, and after that they're going to enter the rental price per day to hire that car. And then when they click calculate, it's going to give them the amount due. It's also going to give them the VAT amount. It's also going to give them the total amount due, which is the amount due above plus the VAT. You know what, let me just show you all what I say. You know, I never disappoint you guys. Let's say you hire a car for 458 days, which is more than a year. You know what? Let's just say 365, which is actually like 1 year. 800 Rand per day. How much is that gonna be? It's gonna be 365,000. Oh no. It's gonna be 36,500. And then the VAT amount is gonna be 5,475. Total amount due. I'm pretty sure you can see it for yourself. So if you want to learn how to create this amazing application, stick around to the end of the video. For now, let's get started. I'm going to start by showing you all the model and showing you all the question. We're going to first break down the statement. After that, we're going to get down to the code. So if you don't want to see me break down the question, you can skip up to the next 5 minutes of the video where we get started with the code.
Can't you see the king's back? When I pull up, nigga go silent. I'm claiming what's mine, get my crown back.
Alright, so today I'm about to show you all how we about to break down this C# statement. Breaking it down, there are a few things we need to watch out for. So what does it say? The shuttle car company has requested that you write a C# MVC application that accepts the name of the customer, the number of days the car is hired, the number of days the car is hired, and the rental price per day. What do they want us to calculate? They calculate the amount due by a customer when the car is hired. The amount due is based on the rental price per day of the car and the number of days the car is hired. So this sentence tells you a lot. The amount due is based on the rental price per day. It tells that we count the amount due per day, okay? Meaning that if you borrow the car for 2 days, we're gonna double the amount you hired it by. Simple, right? So VAT must be included in the total amount due, so we must also include VAT. Okay, that's a nice thing to know. First thing they say, write a C# code to accomplish the following sequence of tasks. The first task is you create a model with the appropriate properties. Properties would have here could be the customer name, the number of days the car is hired, the rental price per day, also the amount due, maybe also the VAT. Oh, definitely the VAT. And then we might have the total amount due. So we could have about 5 or 6 properties. You see, create a method to calculate the total amount due by the customer before VAT has been considered. So this tells that total amount due is a method that you must calculate. See, it really tells you that. And then VAT is also a method that you must calculate, even though it's a question below that. But if you know coding, if you see a question like this that says create a method to calculate the total amount due by the customer, not really by the customer, by anybody, before, as soon as you see before, you see, okay, now they're looking for the amount before VAT is considered, meaning that the VAT is going to be extracted from the method you have right now. Okay, as they say here, create a method to calculate the VAT amount. The VAT amount, you can just say, okay, 0.4%, 0.14%, 14%, or 15% VAT, as it is in 2022. So here, you know, you should create a method to calculate the VAT, and say create a method to calculate the total amount to be paid by the customer after VAT is included. So after VAT is included, there should be an amount that this amount is an amount that's going to include the total amount due and include the VAT amount, meaning it's just going to give you the price you pay. It's kind of like the slip you get at a shop. You see that slip, it pretty much has the VAT amount, it has the amount you paid before VAT, and then it's going to add that both those two amounts and then give you the amount you're going to be paying to the teller. It's just that they do this automatically and you don't see it sometimes. The second last question is you're required to code C# code for this controller in order to demonstrate how the controller facilitates input from the view. As you know, if you do MVC, the user interacts with the controller, not with anything else. They input, controller interacts with the view and the model, and transmitted that data into the model, and then it is modeled and then pushed back to the view. So it's an ASP.NET web application. So you click there, ASP.NET web. Then you're gonna click on next. But after clicking on next, you're gonna name your project. I'm gonna decide to name my project. I'm gonna name it parking system. Parking system. Yeah, okay. You know the drill. You can choose wherever you want to put it. I want to store this on my desktop. Always use the latest framework. For me right now it's 4.8. For you it might be a higher version. Create. Then your project is gonna create, and then you're gonna pop out to your ASP.NET page. Oh no. You're gonna click MVC here, of course, and it's gonna click create. And then yeah, it's gonna pop you up to your ASP.NET page. Alright, back again. Right now, about to create our model. As usual, go into the model folder. We right click over there. You're gonna click your add button. You're gonna go to your class, you add your class. You wait for it as usual. I'm gonna name my class. I'm gonna name my class company. Feeling entrepreneurial today. I'm feeling that entrepreneurial spirit, you know what I mean? But yeah, we're gonna be making this application, public class company. Alright, so we're just gonna have like 6 properties here, nothing much, nothing too shabby, nothing too out of the blue, nothing too out of the ordinary, okay? Right, so let's jump onto it. First one, we're gonna have, okay, I'm gonna be quick with this one because we don't got much time with our hands here. Let's use this one. I'm gonna make this on a string. Today my property is gonna be custom name. It's for customer name, right? All right. And it's just gonna say prop again. Get this out of there. Not really. Let's not get it out of the way. Let's get it back in there. It's gonna be days hired. I like this one. Double. Yep. That's how we're rolling today. Okay, we have a string and ends, and now we have a double. What's that double gonna be called? It's gonna be called the rent. Rent price. Lovely. Okay, I'm just gonna, yeah, a lot quicker. Change this to bound due. I'm gonna change this to strictly VAT. I'm gonna change this last guy to total due. Alright, we got our 6 properties, and now we're gonna create our methods. Public double. Calc amount due. So we're calculating the amount due. Alright, just gonna say return. Return our days hired. Multiply by what? A rent price. And we got our method here, nice and easy. Second one up is gonna be public double. Gonna be calc That's all right. After that, it's gonna be I'm gonna declare a local variable called double. That's gonna be equals to 0.15. 0.15, yeah. So we're gonna say return. And we're gonna call this method we created above. After calling it, we're gonna multiply it by that. Yeah, small that. Local variable that. Nice, now we got our VAT, so I'm gonna say public double cost you. I'm gonna have something a little bit out of the ordinary. Alright, it's gonna be just a return. Gonna be calc amount due. We're gonna be adding that to calc VAT, and then we get the price after that. Bam. Okay, this is an easy one. I'm done with this one. So we're gonna go create our control now. Alright, to create a controller, we're gonna move on to the controller folder. We're gonna click add controller. MVC5, that is empty, of course. And then I'm gonna click add. It's gonna gather information. Now you're gonna name your controller. What are we going to name our controller? I'm gonna name our controller car controller. Gonna scaffold. Alright, so after we've created our controller, the first thing we gotta do here, you know, copy and paste. Control C, paste that shit below. After that, just gonna write HTTP. Wait, it's HTTP post. We write HTTP post, and after doing that, we gotta name our index. Name it like shadow. You know, index shadow. It's gonna do this. Paste it here. It's a name for our class. It's companies, right? No. That's company. Let me see here. You know, the usual error. We gotta put the namespace up there using system model, using companies, models, yeah, all that yada shit. Just preview changes. Apply. Same process as usual. Error's gone, and now move on with life. Gotta put C in here so we don't forget at the end. Now they're gonna start with C dots. First name equals to C dots. That's name. We move. C dots. Is hired equals to C again. Dots. Days hired. Remove again. C dots. Gonna be a rent price. Yeah. We move. We continue moving. Boom. Yeah, that's another way of doing it. I was just trying something new. Okay, let's go. We keep moving. It's amount due now. Amount due. No. Dots. It's C again. Dots. It's amount due. Yeah. We keep on moving. Nope, not amount due. We have a method for that. That method is called calc amount due. Yep. We use that method here. C dots. What else we got? We got that. We're gonna use big vat now. Equate that thing to C dot calc vat. Vat method. Right after doing that, gonna equate that to total cost. Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? Get that? Okay, no. Total Jew, yeah, total Jew. Gonna put that to this method. Let's start with C, yeah. C dots. Total cost Jew. Add those brackets, yeah. Nice little method there. And now we're done with our controller officially. And now we're gonna go create our view. Alright, time for the view to be created. We ain't gonna be doing nothing much. Create view here. MVC5 view. Click on that. Everything's still according to plan. Don't worry, always use shuttle again. Remember, I copied it before, so yeah, it's still in my memory, in my RAM. PC RAM. I'm gonna just use that scaffold. Right, and then when you're done, we have our view. Time to code it. First thing you know, let's start with adds models. No capital letters, it's a small letter M. Add models. Let's add model. Then we're gonna use our little name here, which is companies. So yeah, we're gonna use companies. After using companies, we're gonna say dot models. Models with big letter M, and then it's gonna be dots name company. Let's say using HTML dots begin form. Alright, gonna use shuttle. No, I'm just gonna, I don't know, it's just more safe if I'm copying and pasting, then I can't really like make an error on the writings and things, you know. Then it's gonna be form method.post. So that's just gonna say div. Alright, then after making our div, it's time to put in the rule. Gonna say enter the customer name. Alright, we move. After that, we're gonna just say we're gonna do a few more other things. This little guy here, then adds HTML editor for, put a bracket in that, and equals to this guy here, and then it's gonna be like dots, and it's gonna be like last name, all the crazy shit. It's just gonna be lumping it all up together here. Let's go. And it's div again. A dove div. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's gonna be days hide. Days hide. Days hide are. We're gonna input 2 here, so the client is also gonna input this one, editor 4. Oh yeah. Take it. HTML dot 4. Then here it's gonna be like model. You know what I'm saying? Model again. Dot. Days hired. You know what I like about code? You never really like objects what you want. As long as you know the basic principles, which is what I teach on my channel. So there were some videos I uploaded before. I'm sure I'm gonna link them in the description below. You should go check them out. They talk about like the very fundamental basics of coding. If you know those videos, like, you are golden for life. Type of shit. Let's just look at me right now. I'm coding this thing right at the top of my head. Okay, it's gonna be Days highest rent, okay, price. Yeah. I just gonna take rental. Professional. Huh? So, yeah. After that, now we're gonna make mount. Say mount two is our HTML display for oh oh okay. As I feel sorry for those overseas viewers who are gonna be watching. It's gonna be like, hell, this guy even saying at this. What is this thing? So this is the advantage of using like program like this, using it. Like you can use JetWriter, but JetWriter usually does not provide you these features to provide you with for some other code. But VS Code usually provides you with features like this one. But okay, SQL app in that the VAT amount is at HTML display for dot okay, it's gonna be VATs. On the VATs. All right, next thing after the VATs, we're gonna have total amount used. And that's there. Total amount due. That's HTML. Display for. Do I? Hey, about to finish. I'm telling you right now. About to finish. Total due. Right on top. Okay, but alright, let's separate this a bit. Gotta be out here. Put it use more functional. Yes. It's a line break. We're breaking the line and making the code more readable. Right, so R again. Right after this, we're gonna add another line breaker here. Okay, now then we're gonna have to make another div. Inputs. Right after adding this input, it's gonna be you can get tired even inside. It's going to like it's and we're gonna have value. Value is gonna be calculate. Yeah, and we have successfully built our application. Not take that long, did it now? So we're gonna hit run right now, and after we do, we should get a little bit of elaborated results here and there. Alright, so our project is up and running, and this is like the results we get. So customer name is just put a name in there. So as usual, not much. We hired it for like 54 days. Rental price is like £100 per day. Amount due is gonna be what? 5,400. VAT amount is 810, and amount due, total amount due is 6,210. So that's the amount we'll pay. So if you like my video, you know what to do. Please push the like button, subscribe to the channel, and then you'll know I'm gonna be releasing more content, as I promised before, and I'm promising again to keep bringing you all more bangers and to keep teaching you all the perks of C#. So you know, nothing much else here to say. Subscribe to the channel, watch the next video. I'm linking it down in the description. Also watch my MVC video which I created before. Peace out.
Pushing your place and fitty, knitting and loose, I got the same meaty. The striker, sang it fitty, fitty, I need fitty, hey, that come a believe. Me now my fuck, I'm a givey, hey, the taking chances wanna be me. I push in your place and fitty, knitting and loose, I got the same meaty. The striker, sang it fitty, I need fitty, hey, that come a believe. Me now my fuck, I'm a givey, yeah. Keep it tracking me and keep it fake. Volume low, sing it glenda fresh. Would you rap about the wind the same day? Don't chop a nah, that's a prank. Oh, none said the jealous I could cash. She wanna smash, shoot level leg. Yo, yes, the girl name's well. If you post a lend to value, says okay. Goddamn, oh, the deal is safe. Got no appetite, got the bang it jail. Hey, it's sugi, the no name say who's up well. Yeah, if fully I pull a 9-9. Yeah, some man stars on a band was a clear. Drop a man lines, push a small mouth and take a look. Sato deliver. Me nang rapping at and choose a man. Go to sustain while you pin the ball. Saying the studios are teaching you cooking. Gagayan sa ban be kulu pal. Mina na wa belang gagas fan. Mang ka fan na winging ga shaya pants. I'll violate you won't sympathize. Pen do trouble zan. I shall pants. You know I'm the greatest nigga. Wanna pull up my lines. I confused.